They attacked from the north, east, and west. It was a pincer movement designed to destroy Israel once and for all. But somehow Israel not only survived, they turned the tables on their attackers and changed the Middle East forever. All of this in just 6 days. How did they do it? What if I told you there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye? Are you ready to dive into one of the most mysterious wars of the 20th century? Welcome to the channel. May 4th, 1967, somewhere in the desert, a lone Israeli soldier scans the horizon for any sign of movement. For weeks, the Egyptians have been massing troops on the Israeli border, their presence a constant reminder of the looming threat of war. He's not just looking for tanks or trucks, he's searching for an answer. Why are the Egyptians here? What are they planning? Little does he know, the answer lies hidden in a web of secret plans, covert operations, and hidden agendas that will change the course of history. In just 6 days, Israel will face off against not just Egypt, but also Syria and Jordan. It'll be a battle on 3 fronts, a desperate fight for survival. But how did it come to this? And what secrets lie at the heart of this conflict? Let's rewind the clock and find out. The year is 1967, and the region is tense. The Suez Crisis of 1956 is still fresh in everyone's minds, a conflict that pitted Israel, Britain, and France against Egypt. Now, fast forward 11 years, the stage is set for a new showdown. But this time, Egypt isn't alone. They're backed by the Soviet Union, a Cold War rivalry that threatens to boil over into a global conflict. On May, the world watches with bated breath as the Egyptian president addresses his nation. His words are a declaration of war. The fighting will be brutal and relentless. But amidst the chaos and destruction, there are moments of brilliance and daring that defy the odds. Take, for instance, the Battle of the Bridges. On June, Israeli paratroopers take on Egyptian forces in a desperate bid to secure the vital road between Jerusalem and the West Bank. It's a fierce battle, but the Israelis prevail, opening the way for much-needed supplies. But it's not just about military victories. There are also heartbreaking losses. The massacre at Kfar Qassem on October 1956 is a grim reminder of the human cost of war, when Israeli forces mistakenly attack a bus full of Israeli Arabs, killing and wounding scores. It's a tragic moment that will haunt the nation's history. As the fighting rages, one question looms large. Why did Israel win so quickly? How did they turn the tide against their enemies in just 6 days? Some say it was their superior military technology, while others point to the element of surprise. But there may be more to the story, hidden details that could rewrite history. Could there have been a mole within Egypt's ranks, feeding Israel's Mossad secrets that tipped the scales of war? Was there a secret plan orchestrated by the West to contain Soviet influence in the region? Or was there something more sinister at play? The role of the United States is a fascinating one. President Johnson's administration provides crucial support to Israel, ensuring their victory. But what's the true extent of America's involvement? Did they have a hand in shaping the outcome of the war? And what were the secret deals struck behind closed doors? Meanwhile, on the ground, Israeli paratroopers pull off a daring raid on the Cairo airport. Their target, a plane carrying top Egyptian officials. But their mission is aborted when an unexpected ally steps in: the Red Cross. This isn't just a humanitarian gesture. There's a deeper game of international politics at play. As the dust settles on the battlefield, the world reels from the swiftness of Israel's victory. But beneath the surface, questions remain. What really happened in those 6 days? What secrets were revealed? And how did the world order shift on its axis? The aftermath of the war is nothing short of dramatic. Israel emerges victorious, but at what cost? The occupation of Palestinian territory raises ethical questions that continue to resonate today. And the growing influence of radical groups foreshadows future conflicts. As we delve deeper into this enigmatic chapter of history, we uncover hidden details that challenge conventional narratives. We learn about the lesser-known players on the chessboard of war, nations like Sudan, Saudi Arabia, and even India, whose role in the conflict is pivotal yet often overlooked. We explore the forgotten battles that shaped the outcome of the war, such as the air battle over Syria, where Israeli jets engage in a deadly aerial dance with Soviet-supplied Syrian aircraft. And then there's the enigma of the USS Liberty, an American ship shadowed by Soviet submarines throughout the war. What's the connection to Israel's victory, and how did it shape the future of U.S.-Israel relations? But perhaps the most pressing question concerns the Arab world. Why did Israel's enemies unite against them, and what were the long-term consequences of the war? The rise of political Islam and the enduring legacy of the conflict are all part of a complex web of cause and effect. As the final credits roll, we're left with more questions than answers. What if I told you there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye? Was the war truly about religion, or was it a cover for something more sinister? Did Israel really win in 6 days, or were the odds stacked against them? What sacrifices were made and what truths were buried? Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think really happened in those 6 days? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters. Together, we can uncover the hidden narratives that shape our world. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking documentaries. And thanks for joining me on this journey through time. Until next time, stay curious.